Hello there everyone, how are you guys doing? Yep, hello there Sheepfrog, you're first? Fair, fair. You are first, twin. How are you doing? Let me know. How are you doing, big son? Also, is the mic okay? Oh, hello there. Hello there, Astro. Why just the full stop? You just done hit the chat with a full stop and that's it. F you. See, actually try it full. Try it full. Try it full. I tried to do something. Try it in its full form. Good, Sunny and Ring. Dank, what about you? The mic's good. Okay, the mic's good. Lovely, lovely. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Actually, funny thing, I did 26,000 steps today, bro. I did 26,000 steps, bro. I done burned a whole fucking McDonald's like Happy Meal, bro. I tried it, didn't pop up, bruh. That's insane. I literally took off the Bombo Club. Yeah, I literally took off the whatchamacallit, the yeah, I took off the auto mod, bro. I don't know why it still doesn't let you. Goofy silly. But yeah. We're gonna be doing that video you sent me, bro. We're gonna be doing that video you sent me. The Bohemian Grove one. Actually, funny thing, it's generally a ball knowledge. The first time I heard about the Bohemian Grove was like from Alex Jones way before Harambe died, bro. I heard about Bohemian Grove like way before Harambe died. If you guys even remember Harambe, like even if you guys even remember him. Do y'all remember him? You old? You were alive during Harambe as well, bro. Don't. Oh, hello there, Vita. Greetings indeed. How you doing? You 222. No, I'm 2,702. Oh yeah, how you doing, Vita? How you doing? Welcome in. We're gonna watch spooky shit, son. We're gonna watch spooky shit. Ay. Bro said nah. Son. Why did you say nah? Oh my fucking god, that bro. You sent me that exclamation question mark in Instagram DMs as well, bro. I seen it, man. I've seen it. Kinda bad day today? Maybe I'll tell you guys later. How you guys doing? I'm doing alright, but if you want to talk about it now, you can. If you want to talk about it, you can. I said you was like 221 like a year ago. Now you're 222. Nah. Nah. 2,702. That's the real age. Good Veters. Okay, holy shit. Ace, god damn it. No. What happened? Oh man, my attention span is fried. Ace keeps fucking messaging me on the DMs. That's so distracting. I guess I'm 222, bro. I guess, son. Yay. Fair, he says. But also, to help me out, like the stream. Do like the stream. If you like the stream, I don't know. I generally don't know. Okay, cool. What the fuck? Okay, beautiful. Takes a minute or two, but that's all right. My lord, should we get into it, son? Should we get into the video, Astro? Okay, cool. Don't start immediately. You know, bro, on Twitch you would start with 2 viewers. That's thank you for telling me. Yay. Now you start with 10. Hey, you know, growth happens when you test shit out. You know, growth happens when you test shit out. I'm gonna try and like become a better streamer as well. Help a lot more people. That's development, indeed. I'm like, you know, I'm a like push out better content as well. Agreed. See, Ace has gaslit me into thinking that every single thing he says is like sarcastic, so I just feel schizophrenic whenever he like types anything. Especially when he types like that exclamation question mark, bro. Shit awakens the goddamn sleeper agent in me. I'm like, yes, I must go to the border and shoot every single enemy of the state right now. That's the level of effect that exclamation question mark has on me. I like how it's just absolutely like barren now. Hey Ace, say, yeah, Dank is not gay, son. No, don't now. Oh god. The one time you decide to be smart and it's this moment. Huh, Astro? The one time you decide to be smart, it's this moment. Okay. Man. I think he's gone. Oh my god. With the exclamation question mark. Oh, my parents and I had an argument this morning to the point where I eventually locked myself in. Oh. Although I noticed throughout the day my mother was trying to make amends by cooking my favorite dishes. Seeing them ignore what happened doesn't make the situation any better for me. Would you be as brave as to talk to them about it, Vira? Or no? Would you be as brave as to talk to them about it? You know? Get your mom on the same table and like talk to her about it a little bit while you're eating the dish, you know. I know that takes a lot of bravery, asking a lot from you, considering you know, I'm not in the same situation as you, but you know. But hey, at least there were attempts to make amends, you know. At least there were attempts to make amends. Are you doing all right now, though, Vira? Are you doing all right now, though? Okay, good God. Every time I open my OBS, it's just Dr. House with that goddamn pill in his mouth. I don't even know what drug that is. For all I know, it could be just like a fucking gelatin like casing, and that's it. What are we watching? Oh, I'll show you what we're watching. Oh damn! Fuck me, that 26k really digested everything, huh? Bro, I tried to hold that in so fucking. I tried to hold that in so bad. It's bro. Okay, cool. We're watching. We snuck into Bohemian Grove's ritual. That's what you're watching, son. And guess the thumbnail of the music that's playing right now. Guess the thumbnail of the music that's playing right now. What could it be? Place your bets, lads. Place your bets. Lighter? Lighter? Huh? Why did you... Bro, what the fuck? I don't know. Why did you say lighter? Son? Was that autocorrect? Please tell me that was autocorrect, bro. Please tell me that was autocorrect, son. The whole paragraph above is not showing. Oh shit. Oh shit. I wrote that for Vita. You could DM that to her. You could DM that to her. But I generally don't know what's happening with this YouTube chat. I generally don't know what's happening with this YouTube chat. We'll be rectifying all TS, bro. We'll be rectifying all this one by one. Do not worry, lads. Okay, cool. YouTube is weird sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Okay, good God. Okay, yeah, I got moderation turned off, so God only knows. God only knows what's going on here. Oh, you can, you know what? Do send it to her on a personal message, I guess. Is it yaoi time? Wait a fucking second. Oh my Jesus Christ! Okay, that's interesting. Okay, hang on. Hey. Okay, cool. Thank God. Thank God we didn't show any fucking stream keys or anything like that. Okay, cool. Son. Individual. Okay, regardless. But yeah, hang in there, Rita. Hang in there. It's the numbers of letters in a chat. It has a limit. I think, look if you can increase that. Did you search it up? No, I'm not gonna search up yaoi. I don't think there's a rule like that though. I don't think there's a rule like that, Astro. I don't have anything in the moderation like that, honestly. I ain't got anything in the moderation like TS. Okay, cool. Good lord. Paste it again real quick. I don't think they would try to understand why I think they're wrong. If I'm in a bad mood for good reasons, because of their rage bait, they always blame it on me, supposedly behaving like a child and my hormones going haywire. Yeah, I understand. I do understand. Each not saved. Damn, unfortunate. But you know what? That's the story of a lot of parent-child dynamics. But I am not an expert in it. But what I am an expert in is entertaining people. So, since your day has been going a little bit haywire, let's watch the Bohemian Grove video. Why not? Let's watch the Bohemian Grove video. And I pray to God I don't fucking leak my stream key ever. Okay, cool. Also, look at the fucking thumbnail of the music that I'm playing, bro. Look at this shit. Fucking yin and yang. We go Michael Jackson pre, like, vitiligo, and like pre-vitiligo and post-vitiligo. This is the bro. That should get your mind off any sort of high cortisol situation ever, bro. The fuck is that shit? This is the yin and yang, but they're using the white part for Michael Jackson post vitiligo and Michael Jackson when he was a kid pre vitiligo. That's the thumbnail, son. That's the thumbnail. And guess what? There's no fucking... it literally doesn't have a fucking title. It literally doesn't have a fucking title. It doesn't even have a title. Now that can't be real. You can't even search it up. It doesn't have a title. You literally can't search it up. It doesn't have a title. Fucking... I got like James Bond technology happening here in my fucking eye, in front of my eyes. I'll keep the stream open on my other monitor while playing Hogwarts Legacy. Hell yeah, fair. Actually, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Have a good gameplay session, yeah, Vita? Have a good gameplay session. How did you find this? It just pops in my fucking recommended. I don't know why, but it just pops in my recommended, bro. And I generally can't explain to you how that pops up. But yeah, let's pause TS and let's watch all this. Okay, cool. Bim. Perfect. It's 1 million Dankmans. Cool. Perfect. Everything is going swimmingly. Okay.
We got the elites.
Shut your mouth. Okay, cool. Are you son? Okay, beautiful. Are we ready, chat? Can you guys see it? Can you let's see it? Are we ready? Are we prepared? Yes? Hell yeah. Okay, now you're sending a blank message. Ah, yes. Okay, beautiful. Here we go.
We got the elites in robes carrying what looks like a...
Maybe a bit louder though.
...body of a child towards a 40-foot owl statue.
This hearse comes in.
40-foot owl statue. Give me a moment. Oh my Jesus Christ.
What looks like a body of a child towards a 40-foot owl...
I generally don't see the owl.
Statue.
This hearse comes in with the body of a child, photos of it. It's an image of a kid.
Welcome to Bohemian Grove. Every July, some of the most powerful people in America gather deep in the woods for one of the world's most secretive...
Fucking excuse me? Let me search up Moloch real quick. Hang on. Okay, no, that's a bull. Oh, how's your message blank, bro? How is your message blank? Okay, that's a Canaanite god. Okay, gods that look like owls. Hang on. Hypnos, son. r/rich. No, I am not opening that link, son. Okay, cool. Athena, nope. Lilith, nope. Morgan, nope. Nah, nope. 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 We do not know about the owl yet, then. What are you doing, Astro?
meetings. But before the ritual tonight, I met up with 2Swag to check out the Bohemian Club headquarters.
It's about 10 hours before the ritual starts and we're walking up right now. The grove itself is like 75 miles north of here. Knock on the door.
Should we just knock?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Look at this.
Why is that one in the middle holding a baby?
Interesting.
What does this mean? Weaving spiders come not here.
Invisible letters. Spectacular.
Interesting building. We don't have that much time left, so we're gonna go head to the Grove. We're gonna go interview some local people there and see what they really think is going on at the Grove. What do you guys know?
Do you guys think these guys are on a list now? Like these guys are like persons of interest for the Bohemian Grove Association now? Like if they're tracking these dudes, bro.
About the Bohemian Grove.
Well, Bohemian Grove is the best.
Love it.
You figure
all of us.
Who goes in there and why and when is a mystery.
Probably,
they
yeah.
keep it really low key if they're doing anything.
all the top tiers, you know, and that's all I can say, really.
Son, I got so many questions. Why are you shirtless? Why are you shirtless? It's outside. It's in the fucking evening. You're shirtless, you got a cap on. You look like a peasant. Bro, you don't know what happened next? Oh, we'll find out.
I have a couple friends who are members, and they enjoy it.
I was married to a guy who's been a member for 20 years, and he's there right now. They have summer encampment right now.
The thing's going on. Yeah, that's going on.
Have you ever been invited there?
No.
Would you go if they invited you though?
No.
What if I tell you I could take you to the Grove?
Yeah, if you said you'd take me to the Grove, I would say,
Have you heard of like the thing that they like sacrifice people or babies? Like they sacrifice the school.
If somebody looks like that, I am not listening to your opinion, bro. You got Hakka noodles on your head. Bro. Son, your head looks like a packet of cooked Maggie, bro. Do not talk to me. Bro, I can see Shin Ramyun on your fucking head, bro. I am not considering your opinion.
Project on that. The rumors that go around, bro, about that place are no good. There's a rumor that when it was first started, they used.
The black guy had a black SUV outside his house for a month and he like disappeared for some time. Son. Okay, they definitely waterboarded bro for like a cool 1 week, bro. Did somebody say ramen? Hola. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Kai, whose user handle changes every single goddamn day.
Should burn a baby. Now they do I heard they do a doll since it's like not legal to kill somebody.
The ritual is basically this. When you go to the Bohemian Grove, the whole thing is about, let's not talk about business, let's just have a blast. They get drunk, they dress in drag, they put on shows for each other, and the owl was about 30 feet.
Why would you use AI? Why would you use AI? Did you really just time check Kai? Did you just really time check Kai? Is the same name for yesterday and the day before? Wait, I could have sworn it was MP4. I'm generally getting schizophrenic. But let's ignore that and let's watch the video. Do like and subscribe, by the way.
Tall. There's a pond.
Bro, the scouted you out before.
Yep.
Did they touch you?
No, as a high schooler, they
Or as a minor? As a minor?
yeah.
You a victim?
What do you think about sneaking in?
I doubt you'll be able to sneak in.
I would prefer you guys not to.
But we have to, for the greater good of humanity.
Yeah, no, that's just scary.
You know, they have security there, and some of those guys are because it's got a lot to protect.
They're pretty good on their security. They even have Secret Service. Like trying to get into the White House. You can't do it.
Well, it's dangerous and we can't do it. So we're gonna head to the safe house now and make a game plan. All right, future's up here. We spent 6 hours trying to plan this infiltration, so I'm gonna summarize it in 20 seconds or less. Here we go. There were 3 teams. 2 Swag and Dancer are the water team. They're gonna raft down the river and sneak in through the south of the Grove.
Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's insane. This is like fucking SAS levels of goddamn infiltration. They're really gonna use... They're really gonna use a rubber dinghy to do a landing beach and not.
Zach.
Oh, hello there, Ryan. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. How you doing? What kind of bank heist tutorial is this, bro? They've planned this out. Holy hell, they've planned this out. But how you doing, Ryan? We are watching some people. we are watching some people infiltrate the Bohemian Grove. Why did you wait a minute? Astro, is that your alt account? Son. Oh yeah.
Kengichi are the ground team. They'll hike through the mountains and try to sneak in from the north. And I had 2 jobs: create enough distractions to pull security from everyone else and get drone footage of the ritual. At least that was the plan.
So we just gone.
Bro, the use of AI is fucking with my eyes right now, bro. The use of AI is fucking with my eyes right now. Yep, it's definitely Astro.
The spot, the drop-off spot.
I feel like y'all should just send it past this like little riverbank, and you go up there to Bohemian Highway, and then you just hike up the mountain. You'll see a riverbank, and you'll just hike up.
There's like black SUVs that keep coming by, so I think y'all should probably head out. Okay.
Alright, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, black SUVs with tinted windows, it has to be Secret Service. It's either Secret Service or it's like private, like mercenary security. There's like no in between.
Good luck, bro.
We'll bail you out if we need to.
Oh, we just dropped off one team. How you feeling, Raft team?
I'm looking nervous, but I think I just gotta thug it out.
I just remember what happened last time. I literally had to run through the woods for like hours, going through Poison Oak, and like 5 guards trying to surround me in the bush. They get paid well, I feel like, the guards. They like really do their job.
These guys would really benefit with like a full body ghillie suit. Like a full body ghillie suit.
So, right now, we are starting the infiltration. It's me and Kichi over here.
How many alt accounts do you have, bro? Like on every single alt account, bro. You gotta like on every single alt account, Astro.
We split up into 2 groups.
So bomba clad.
This ritual's over 100 years old.
Son.
The fucking raft.
Operation's going swimmingly.
Let's open this shit up. Dude, see us out. Thank you so much.
Of course.
They couldn't even get a black raft. Like, if you're doing infiltrations at night, black would be a really good color to run. Actually, navy blue would be better because, like, if the guards are like already, accustomed to like the night lights, they can literally just see a black fucking dot running through the goddamn river. That wouldn't be good. But a navy blue or like a gray raft, that'd be the choice. So if I would have to like advise them, I'd say navy blue. Yeah, it's some dull color. Yeah, algae green. Yeah, algae green. Algae green would be good too. Algae green, like any dull color would be good. Like all 3 of these are like really bad colors. You got white, you got light blue, and you got neon green. Like, son, it's begging, like, please sun, flash a single light at me. I want to be detected.
Look, hopefully you guys catch Jeffrey Epstein. Get Diddy for me.
Get Diddy for me. Get Diddy for me. Diddy will get you.
I think I have like 6
Neon green and white, the worst. Yeah.
or $7,000 worth of gear in my bag. I think
See, this dude has the right idea because he's got like a black top on, but the tan trousers, the tan cargo trousers, that's the way to go.
All right, boys. Good luck.
Unk on the fucking, he's got a red beanie on his head. That bro was asking to be a target.
All right, boys.
Red beanie on his head, shirt's doing justice, backpack's doing justice. Also, doesn't he care about mosquitoes? Fucking guy is like shotgunning it with shots.
Good luck. Safe travels. See you. I'll see you when I see you. Yeah. It was nice knowing you, bro. It's nice to meet you. Tell Diddy I said what's up.
We're gonna fucking celebrate hard.
Oh yeah. MILFs on deck.
Oh, dude, real?
Oh yeah. I'll have him ready.
Thank you, bro. I'll make sure to get the footage.
Yeah, you better. Oh, no milfs. Okay. All right. Time to start my job. I'm gonna go to the front gate and start doing some dumbass shit.
We're about to be on the Grove property. Any traps, cameras, and
This guy knows bong. This is good. This is good. He's got ghillie. It's not full ghillie, but I would not recommend digicam. How many bro, how many times have you changed your name? I would not recommend digicam. Like, this is good. This is good. I'd recommend that he like stitch like the local I'd recommend he'd stitch local leaves into like his ghillie, because I believe that's how like real life snipers do it. If they're gonna operate in like a forest, they will use the leaves of that forest to make a ghillie suit.
anything. It's gonna be.
You mean to tell me you're gonna do all this, then you're gonna walk in the middle of a road? Didn't change the name. Didn't change the name. Changed accounts. I gave you like 10 likes. No fucking way. My lucky stars. No fucking way, bro. Oh my god. How many alt accounts do you have, bro? Oh man. Oh damn. Oh yeah. Do this every day, bro. How many you want? Oh god. How many you want? I think 10's great for a start. I think 10's wonderful for a start. 10's very wonderful for a start. Is this viewboarding? Can this be considered viewboarding? I don't know. Okay, cool.
Footprints. That's sketch. See the footprints? Yeah. These guys they're patrolling on foot. Sorry, heading off trail. Yeah.
Not technically because it's individual accounts. Fair.
Dude, it's an hour and a half until fucking sunset before the ritual starts.
Okay, good. Good that they're running off the trail, but it was a very big mistake to like go to the main road though. It was very risky for them to go to the main road.
Alright guys, it's getting dark here. I'm about to go head to my drone spot. Right at this moment, I'm about to make a critical error that puts everyone at risk. I turned into a random parking lot to put my drone up, and I realized there's a security guard and nice cars, and I realized I'm literally in the Bohemian Grove parking lot by accident. The security guard takes a picture of my license plate, and I had to play it off like I'm a lost tourist.
Excuse me, boss. I had a question. Do you know where we can park to head down to the beach? Yeah.
Try to like, find a little spot where we can pull over, and because I don't know. Sorry, man.
Okay, thank you.
It's my first time out here.
It's only my third day.
It's my first time out here. Does that ball fuck think he's... Bro, you're not slick, son.
Damn. Really? Where you from?
Santa Rosa. There's a place where you go, I think it's like Burke's Canoes.
Can you put that in? Burke's Canoes?
I know they got canoes. They probably got the rafts there too, though.
Well, thank you, sir.
I want you guys to remember this guy because he later gets me arrested.
Bro, this is insane.
Oh, that has to be private, bro. That has to be private security. There's no way that Secret Service would have a lot more grace.
Dude, this is beautiful.
It is, bro. Yo, you're doing a good job, but we are on a little time constraint.
How far down do we have to go?
Like 2 miles.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I thought the river was gonna help us a little bit more.
Pan, Taguchi, and Zach like fighting for their life in a poison oak forest right now. Maybe getting chased by security as we're like rafting down the lazy river right now.
Are you? You know what? I like the hike team. I like the hike team because at least they're honestly, the hike team is doing like the highest risk. The hike team is doing the highest risk to reward ratio activity right now. I've been looking for a singing koa for like 2 hours now. Why can't Hogwarts be small? I generally don't know. I don't know what that sentence entails, Rita. I generally don't know what that sentence entails. Okay, but as I was saying, I like the hike team. I like the hike team. They seem to be the only people who are not acting like chuds. They're actually trying to do their job. Raft team, like if you got 2 people, both people should be rafting. I can't stand Mr. Red Beanie in the back just like recording, bro. The high risk no reward is a raft team because what they're gonna do if they get caught? I don't know. Die, I guess. 2 bids of 1.3. That's good. Proud of you. Proud of you. Kai. You gotta be pissing on my forehead. You mean to tell me they made the 2 miles this quickly?
Alright, so we arrived. We're officially on Bohemian Grove property. A freaking car just pulled up.
Why doesn't the raft team have Gilly? Some Russian guy commented. I don't know what to reply. Just like the comment. Just like the comment, bro. I can't speak Russian either, son.
Yo, we just heard a golf cart come up the road. We're hiding in the bush right now. Dancer and Two Swag are about to meet us here. We're very close, even though they took a whole alternate route.
The red beanie guy is a fucking retard. Couldn't he have earned something like green? Yeah, I know, right? You literally have a target on your head. Like, yeah, shoot this red dot here when you find me. Oh, Folk Valley?
Both ended up at the same place, and we split up just to be safe. And from here, this is going to be a full group effort. And we'll finish this shit together.
Both teams ended up meeting each other and heading to their final positions together. Meanwhile,
backpack full of gear. This drone is worth $5 grand. It's not even mine. It's Reckless Ben's, I think. If they have a jammer, this whole thing is fucked. Let's see what this drone can do.
This guy's the biggest security risk now. Like, in my eyes, if I were to infiltrate a government, if I were to infiltrate like a high security perimeter, which I haven't, if I were to infiltrate a high security perimeter, which I have not, I wouldn't use a car. That's the first thing. I wouldn't use a car. Where are you gonna hide a car? At least the raft, you can like just, put grass and like foliage on it. At least a raft you can like put grass and foliage on it, and nobody's checking a goddamn water stream. But these guys, he's got glasses on. He's got glasses on. What's gonna happen if they're hiding in a bush and somebody flashes a light on his glasses? It's gonna glare and they're gonna get caught, and this retard's got a fucking light on him.
Okay, guys. These things go faster. Holy shit. That's the Bohemian Grove parking lot right here.
He's the distractor. His job is to be a nuisance. See, the thing is, if they nab the distractor and they beat him the hell up or like intimidate him, he's just gonna give up the raft team and the hike team. If they just nab this guy, he's just gonna give up the raft team and the like hike team. Then what? Now the entire operation is compromised. If you want a nuisance, okay, ball knowledge. If you want a nuisance, talk to a homeless guy. Just give him some money for like, clothes and like, stuff, and just let him go. That's literally all you have to do. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, hello there, Potato. How you doing? How you doing? Who is MP3? It is Kai. That's Kai you're talking to, K. Also, sorry for not reading your message earlier, K. Sorry about that. Tired and bored? Unfortunate. You're not gonna be now. W plan? Yeah. Like if you're gonna use a distraction, it better not be somebody who knows intelligence about your own mission. Just nab a random who doesn't have like much of a risk assessment. Just like grab a random person who doesn't have like much of a risk assessment like ability. I'm gonna go 50 kilometers on my scooter, and since I can't since they dragged me by the leg to a bidding. Unfortunate. Dank is experienced. Well, I mean, me and my friends actually once infiltrated a Motilal Oswal building just for fun. We didn't even do anything in there. Confidence goes a long way when you're trying to infiltrate a building. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was the homeless guy. Son. I finally found the singing frogs. Spectacular, Vida.
Look how many cars there are in the Bohemian Grove. Cars in a lot. Bro, this is so scary. I think they're jamming. Oh my god.
Drone's about to fall.
They jammed it. Fuck. I don't know what to do. The ritual has probably already started. Fuck! Alright, so we got to the parking lot, but we couldn't get past that. The signal was getting jammed. It's a $5,000 drone. Think about that, guys. $5,000. How only leads us to one step?
Bro's telling us to think about it. Did you think about it though? Did you not think that a high security perimeter would have radio jammers? Holy, the reflection of the glasses. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if he's hiding in a grass knoll, and somebody flashes a light and they see the glare on his like eyeglasses, it's raps, son. It's raps. How do I convince my idiot father to bring me back home or let me go walking to home? Hey man, I am not an expert in negotiating with parents, my son. But yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Like, at least the highest chance of survival between these people is the hike team. Second comes the raft team. Last comes these two. I'm guaranteeing you this guy's getting arrested. Another life for the mic. Yeah, maximum son. He was thinking about the payout of the video. Bro needs to pay out of the. Bro needs to think about the payout of the bail that the guys are gonna get. What are you watching, son? We're watching. We are observing.
Let's go help the boys by creating a distraction. Hey, you know JB? Baby. No? What? We're going to the Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one.
Yeah, there's a ritual going on right now as we speak. Oh shit, here comes people coming out of the Bohemian Grove. Do you want to talk about the Grove? Hello? It's JB.
I will say he is brave. I will say he's brave though. He's brave. Not smart, but brave. Well, bravery without intelligence is basically foolishness. So go right ahead.
Hello? Can y'all let me in? Hey! Come back here! Hey! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? It was like a van full of people. What is going on in here?
Yeah, foolishness.
That's the front gate right over there. Hey, man. You here for the ritual too? Why not? Hello? Hello? How was it? that was funny. I like you. I checked the property line, but I have the invite.
Oh my lord.
We're outside the grove. We're trying to piss everybody off. Let's do my first performance. Oh, what's up? How you doing? I didn't see you there.
You could have paid a homeless guy to do this. You could have paid a homeless guy to do this. You honestly could have. You could have been with the hike or the raft team. Actually, better yet, he could have been the intelligentsia. He could have just been like sitting. He could have just been sitting on top of a hill, like just communicating all this. He generally could have been like sitting on top of a hill, communicating with the raft team and the hike team, like as like a center of command. But nah, he gotta be acting schizophrenic in front of a high security perimeter. Thank you, good job. Black man disguised as Justin Bieber with purple hat and white doesn't really go with the purple shirt.
That was good. That was clever.
Jammers. Yeah, now you say about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna have to think about. They're gonna have to think about. How to go through those jammers, but up until that they were in, he could have just like coordinated with them while he was running distractions at the entrance. You know, just. You could, yeah, you could have just like be perched on top of a hill and send like one distraction after the other, you know. You could have used like they gotta do this shit without comms. Fair. So without comms, he could have just been like a little bit far away from the entrance, but like keep sending distractions their way. That would be better. It's America. They could have found a homeless method tweaker, bro, to do all this. Pay him $50. You wouldn't have lost that $4,300 drone.
Friendly.
So, Dancer and Zach, we lost.
Again, not intelligent. You're on a road. What's gonna happen when there's a security patrol just going through your way, huh?
I'm with Kichi, and we hear a dog in the distance, but I think we'll be okay.
Unfortunately, they were not okay. They had a K9 unit van following them throughout the woods and had to retreat, which means there's only one team left.
Ritual is starting right now. We need to go. We hear the beginning music. We're not in position. Fuck. Oh, shit. The worst thing we can do now is kick rocks down or flash a light. So let's just try to be low-key.
Take off the beanie. Take off the beanie, bro. I beg of thee. Why is bro shirtless? Like, button up your shirt. Button up your shirt. You're a white, blonde man. If anybody's reflecting light, it's you.
Baby, 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 all I Don't you wish you were mine, mine? How was it?
Huh? Oh, that shit. Oh my god. Hang on a tick.
Mine, mine. How was it?
Huh? Man, I'm not fucking with you. He looks like a fat version of Epstein. I'm sorry. I'm not even fucking with you. Oh, yep, yeah, hey, he just, bro. Buddy's been packing a few pounds. But Buddy's been packing a few pounds.
There's this lady right behind us. They're not slick, brother. But I
Okay,
like
security.
quiet and stealthy. Oh, that is so bright. That's not brighter than ours, though. This thing? Oh yeah, turn it up. You see that? This is 100,000 lumens. Turn it up more. Yeah, show them who's daddy. Yeah. Slow down, please. Slow down.
That's irresponsible. Palm Beach Pete had a lot of McDonald's. Oh man, you know the Palm Beach Pete meme. Good lord.
Hello, slow down, please, sir. Slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Is that Jeffrey Epstein?
Okay, caveman cabin. Richard Nixon's cabin.
Okay, we made it to like a fucking hiking trail.
Okay, buddy. Interesting.
I'll buy you anything, I'll buy you any ring. Hello. What's up, man? Yo, let me come in with you. You know how to get in? I can
Why
get in.
do they all look like Jeffrey? I do not know, bro.
Yeah, I'm a member. What?
What? You said I could get on if I ate a worm. You said I could come with you.
Man, I was so close.
Low. Beautiful. No normal person would do this. Is that Tung? Oh my god. You know, this is actually detrimental. Because if this guy pisses off the security back inside the perimeter is gonna become higher as well. Because they're gonna generally think, hey, something's fucking fishy now. What in God's name did I come to? I generally don't know, my son. I generally don't know. Yep, the big T, bro. The big sahur. Yep, there goes blood. Shell-like body.
Distraction.
I think I think that it is. I don't want to sound rude, but the Tung 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 Sahur cover and his skin tone are literally the same. I don't want to sound like insensitive or rude, but the tung 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 sahur. What do you mean, whoa? I'm just making an observation. What do you mean, nah? It's literally the same color. Observe. Regard. Regard. It's bro. 1-1. Bim bim. You're offended. Spectacular.
Weaving spiders, come not here.
Okay, bro.
What does this mean? Weaving spiders come not here.
He's more monochromed. God help me.
Hail, Bohemians! Flood the forest with thy light. Set our campfires free.
Hang on. Is that the devil dance? Yeah, it's the devil dancing. Hang on. Yep, it's the devil dance. Lovely. That did not sound like it was recorded at that time. Sounded edited. Low-key. Why are you censoring, big dog? Record all of them. This shit funny.
I'm about to go walk into the Bohemian Grove and get myself arrested.
I
had a quick question. I was just kind of wondering what, like, the quickest way into the Grove was.
Yeah, that's, you can't go in there.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of a private function, yeah.
It's like a private party or something?
It's a private thing, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to sneak into there just now.
Definitely can, man.
Really?
Yeah, you for sure can. We got a lot of security armed up pretty good, so.
Yeah, these guys are paid ones.
Nope.
Most unhinged god.
We're trying to prevent that.
Oh, like your security, like you're defending.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like just like stitched on myself.
In a way.
Well, at least I tried.
I guess, man. You know?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were trying to get down to the river.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine both of these guys are shitting themselves because this guy just like beat up some fucking actual security guard and just stole his fucking badge and shit. And he's absolutely like shitting tons of bricks because now you got some retard in front of the gate and he has to like pretend his job, bro.
Please, don't tell the police.
I'll have to let them know.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I have to let them. I mean, I'm kind of working here. That's what they hired me for. I don't even know your name, and it's dark out here, so.
I'm Jack.
Unlucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should probably get. Okay. Yeah. What's up with the wig, though?
Oh, I was Justin Bieber. You know JB? Yeah. I was trying to like go in disguise or whatever.
Found my new gift.
I guess.
You have to be on some kind of like list or something, you know?
Really? Take it easy, brother.
All right, man.
He's on the phone with them. He's coming.
10 seconds later.
Oh, well, I guess this is the cops.
Unlucky.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, no, I would never sneak into an event. Not me. I do not want to go to jail. I don't like jail.
What's your name, boss?
I'm Jack.
Jack?
Yeah. I'm a head to. I'm a head home. But have a good day, sir.
Oh, I don't like it when they ask for a last name, bro. I do not like. Oh my Jesus Christ. Riddler, I'm going to do the gritty. That's impossible, Batman. You will do no such thing. This is fucking hell, man. What the shit? Pinned messages. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, I don't know, officer. And you asked if I was on probation.
Yes, sir. Are you on probation?
I'm actually not.
You don't want to give your last name?
I can give you what the streets call me.
Oh, God.
It's Canal.
Canal?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Is that what the
No, that's just what the streets call me. Yeah.
Son.
What is this? I'm scared. Look, they have people on like on stuff and stuff. I'm so scared.
So these guys are like, they're like private security. They're definitely a little concerned. They need to patch you down to make
I predicted it was private security. It could have not been Secret Service. It could have not been Secret Service. It had to be like mercenary security. It had to be mercenary security. Ain't no motherfucker in the Secret Service looking like a goddamn donut, bro. That poor dude at the parking lot generally looked like a donut. See, if you like fucking stumble upon the Secret Service, they're just gonna fucking nab you.
Oh, I don't have any weapons. Oh, yeah.
turn around, face away from me.
Okay.
Nothing on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me.
No.
Weapons, drugs, contraband.
Oh,
I won't put you in handcuffs. But
that's scary though. What if you take me to the...
You mean he looked like you? Yeah, in a way, but white. The guy at the parking lot got his chance to get in. Yeah, bro is now one of the team.
Yeah. Why would I do that?
That's so scary.
If I was gonna take you to jail, I'd put you in handcuffs.
That is true. All right, you know what? I will trust you, officer. Okay. All right, officer. I'm gonna get in the back of your squad car, and hopefully I'm not getting taken to jail.
No.
Oh shit.
We're just
Okay.
gonna drive across the bridge into town.
What? Oh my god. I'm in the cop car now. I think I'm going to jail. I don't know if I'm the dumbest nigga ever. I can't even get out. I'm literally stuck in here.
Bro.
Is this your first time in the back of a cop car like this?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
3 hours later.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, officer.
All right, thanks.
Sure. Yeah, this is my favorite officer, by the way, guys. He's been so kind to me. I was gonna do something earlier, and it wasn't a good idea. And because of Wolfhard being so cool, I'm just gonna wait for my friend to pick me up.
Did he just
Sounds good.
Did he just say his last name? Nah, man.
Do you have any words of I guess smart
C. Wolford. Oh my god.
followers?
Make good decisions.
All right, guys. So this cop took me in his car for 30 minutes, and he was driving me around.
Oh, in the full moon, son. It's not the full moon. I saw the crescent moon like today. There ain't no full moon, bro.
And just dropped me off in the middle of nowhere. The cop and the Bohemian Grove security were talking for like an hour, trying to figure out if they could charge me with something. If you're seeing this video, that means we survived. All right, guys, that should have been the end of the video, but 6 days ago, I teased the release of this video, and police show up 3 hours later telling me that there's...
They said that there were blood leading to your door.
And that I...
Hang on.
3 hours later telling me that there's...
They said that there were
Loki?
blood leading to your door.
Loki? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kai.
And that I myself. Then 2 days ago, my apartment got cops were everywhere looking for shell casings and all types of stuff. So I packed all my stuff out. I broke my lease. I'm moving out today. And give me the 50K likes. I'll do whatever the top comment says. Fuck it at this point.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? That's it? You did no investigation. Go to his shots. Okay, hang on. One shot. Uncle has one shot.
Then I realize what it is.
Yep, it's this one. The devil dance.
There's a man in back of this place. He's the one who's doing it. I can see him through the wall. I can see his face. I hope that I never see that face ever outside of a dream. Then I realize.
I don't know why that dance annoys me. Well, it's a goofy ass dance, you know. What kind of ritual is it anyway? I've never heard about the name. Well, Yeah, it's basically an affront to everything. That's what that dance entails. But yeah, the ritual, nobody knows what that ritual is, but it'd be like that sometimes. But it's generally just fucking elites. At maximum they're doing illegal shit, and they're discussing illegal shit in there. How to consolidate power at maximum. That has to be it. Lol. Kai with the corrections. Okay, Shakespeare, autocorrect exists.
Realize what it is. There's a man.
Lol.
In back of this place. He's the one who's doing it. I can see him through the wall.
This is bro's first shot. Yeah, we don't give him credit enough for that.
I hope that I never see that face ever outside of a dream. Then I realize what it is. There's a man.
The shot's first comment and the video, same. What? It's from the same. The shot is made from the main video.
In back of this place. He's the one who's doing it. I can see him through the wall. I can see his face.
Wait.
I hope that I never see that
Really?
face.
First comment on the
ever
shot and the first
outside.
comment of the video. Hang on a tick. Give me a moment. No way, right? Are you serious? Okay, cool. Folk Valley? No. There. Oh, I'm gonna different tab it. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Ein momento. Search Shams Al Marif and click on the video. That looked good. Hang on. Give me a moment, yeah? Give me a moment.
Then I realize what it is.
This guy, Ankur Gupta. Let's see. Different Abbey. Same, yeah. Essentially the same comment, but similar comment. Nah, it can't be a bot. It can't be a bot. Maybe he's just young, Maybe he's just young. That's Astro, son. Okay, enough. Also, this fucking shot is absolute cinema. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
There's a man. In back of this place. He's the one who's doing it.
This shot is absolute cinema.
I can see his face. I hope that I never see that face ever outside.
One of many of my alt accounts, son.
Then I realize what it is.
Actually, are you guys ready for story time? Are you guys ready for story time, bro? I actually knew a son of a bitch who was a Satanist, bro. I redeemed 10k for a story. Spectacular. When I was in school, I actually knew a son of a bitch who was an actual Satanist, bro. Do you wanna hear about him? Do you wanna hear about him? Yeah. Was he red? No. Yeah, I never really like talked about him a lot, but an interaction with him like really stood out to me. An interaction with him like really stood out to me. When smart boards were getting introduced to our classrooms, we actually had to like study in the chemistry lab. So my genius teacher decided, yeah, let's keep the guy, let's keep the fucking keep the weird fucking kid right next to the guy who will fuck around with anybody who can see, who he can see. So they put me right beside the fucking Satanist kid, and this dude, son. Everything about him just like didn't look right. Like he used to fucking like put he used to put like the black eyeliner thing under his eyes, and I started talking to this fucking guy while we were eating, food, and I told him like, well, shit. I we were discussing like, what do you do? What happens? So yeah, kajal. I mean, kind of like that eyeliner kajal. Yeah, we got to talking like, what do we do like, and it got to religion, and I of course I said I was Hindu. This motherfucker chest up high said, oh yeah, I'm a Satanist. I don't believe God is better than Satan. I think Satan is the way. And I was sitting there eating my fucking sandwich like an idiot, trying to trying to comprehend what he just said to me. And he just started telling me, uh, since it's not a free society, we cannot buy blood bags from blood banks. We cannot buy blood bags from blood banks, so he has to settle with drinking chicken's blood as a tribute to Satan. The fuck kind of school did you go to? It was a IGCSE school. I don't know how they let. I generally do not know how they let bro in. Yeah, the only reason he would drink chicken's blood was as like a weird way of like, hailing Satan. And the only reason he said they only use chicken blood was that the hospitals and blood banks wouldn't give them human blood. And like nothing I saw in him was like right ever. Like he had so much acne that his face was almost disfigured. He had so much acne that his like face was disfigured. Sorry, I say discovered the first time as well? Let me run it back again. He had so much acne that like his face was like almost disfigured. Was his family also Satanist? Yeah, entire family was like that. Entire family was like that. I never talked to him again. Later down the fucking line, I realized his entire family was like Satanist. Entire line. Yeah, I never talked to this motherfucker. Yeah. Later down the line, I realized when he was dipping chicken nuggets in ketchup, it was never ketchup. It was never ketchup. It was coagulated chicken blood. This man was fucking eating it from. This man was eating chicken nuggets with coagulated chicken blood in school in front of everybody, and nobody fucking knew. He always disgusted me. He no smell. I don't know how they did it. Actually, no. It did smell irony, but it didn't smell rotting. Whenever he did bring chicken nuggets and ketchup, it did smell like a lot of iron. I did smell like a lot of iron when he brought his fucking tiffins. I mean, people eat cow blood and goat blood. Yeah. Chicken blood is a little bit questionable, isn't it? Considering it's poultry. You can get bird flu from that. You eat dirt and salt, indeed. But yeah, I never talked to him after that. Actually, he never talked to anybody else either. He didn't have any friends. Yeah, but yeah, not in school. That shit's unhinged. But yeah, like he never talked to anybody else. Like nobody brings him up. Nobody brings him up. Generally, nobody brings him up. But yeah, that has been my only interaction with a Satanist. That's it. Chicken blood is the top 10 list of worst foods to eat. That shit nasty. Yeah, I know, right? Shit's just a disease vector. It's generally just a disease vector. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Which one did you? No, Astro would never. Astro would never do that. Okay, let's see. What channel what you were talking about, Astro? Okay, hang on. Shams Al Marif. Okay. Oh.
In previous episodes in this series, we have begun exploring the fascinating world of the Islamic occult sciences. We have been given an introduction to the topic. We have explored the world of talismanic magic.
I think H.P. Lovecraft based the Necronomicon from this book, but I don't remember.
Have looked into astrology in the early Islamic world, and we will eventually also dive into books like the famous Ghayat al-Hakim, or the Picatrix in its Latin title. But the most famous, or should I say infamous, book of occult sciences in the history of the Islamic and Arabic-speaking world is probably the mysterious work entitled the Shams al-Ma'arif, or the Sun of Knowledge, a book that is revered by some as a useful book for spiritual practices and esotericism.
This is the OG black magic book. Oh my god.
But by others, it is feared as the most dangerous book in the world, a cursed book that just owning a copy of this book will bring on evil forces or jinn that will mess up your life. So what is this book? Who wrote it? And what kind of things do we find in it?
Damn. Unnecessary intro, bro. Unnecessary intro. You did not have to add all that music in there. Did not have to add all that in there. Unnecessary intro.
The Shams al-Ma'arif is probably the most famous occult book in all of the Arab and Islamic world. It is a big text, and indeed it is a kind of encyclopedia of all kinds of occult practices that have been common in the Islamic world historically. It covers everything from talismans and amulets to how to construct them, theories of the science of Arabic letters and their magical powers, magic squares, how to summon jinn, and much else. The book is attributed to the 13th century figure Ahmed al-Buni, often popularly described as a magician and as the source.
Well, I can't even read it, son.
But when we explore this figure and the history of the text itself, we find that things are a bit different from how they are usually portrayed. little is known about Ahmad al-Buni's life. His full name seems to have been Abu al-Abbas Ahmad ibn Ali ibn Yusuf.
Can I get a can I get a business card for that, big dog? Can I get a business card for that?
Al-Qurayshi al-Buni, and he probably lived from the late 12th century to the mid-13th, although his year of death is disputed, as we will see. The name, or Nisbah al-Buni, suggests that he originated from the city Buna, which is in modern-day Algeria. And the sources we have indicate the same thing, that he came from and spent most of his life in North Africa. He is primarily associated with Egypt, after all. This places him in a...
Dog, everybody except Vita, Astro, and me, and Fred are gonna be like cursed by the end of this video.
Very interesting and significant time and place. He was a contemporary of the very famous Sufi figure Muhyiddin ibn Arabi and came from roughly the same region. Indeed, al-Buni was a Sufi, and he was known throughout his life primarily as a Sufi teacher and not as anything like a magician or something like that. Furthermore, in one of his writings, al-Buni says that one of his own Sufi sheikhs or masters was
Oh man, we done raised Vira's cortisol. We done raised Vira's cortisol.
Abdulaziz al-Mahdawi, who led a Sufi center in the city of Tunis, and who was also one of the primary masters of Ibn Arabi, further connecting the two figures. This becomes even more interesting as we find many similarities between the teachings of Ibn Arabi and al-Buni, like the theories about the science of letters and certain cosmological and metaphysical principles. And this is important. We should look at Ahmad al-Buni as a Sufi master who came specifically from the heavily speculative Sufi culture of the Maghrib, which is Western North Africa, and Al-Andalus. This region was ripe with Sufism, but it was a Sufism that was, to generalize, more theoretical, more concerned with metaphysical and cosmological speculation on top of the spiritual practices and psychological transformations associated with Sufism, more so in the East, you could say. This is an environment that brought great mystics with a speculative, philosophical, quote-unquote, bent, like Ibn Arabi, Ibn Saba'in, Ibn Barajan, and indeed Ahmad al-Buni himself. And we do in fact find many similar ideas in these writers. Because, importantly, all sources indicate that Ahmad al-Buni later in his life became seen particularly as a great and revered Sufi teacher and master who led a group of disciples or students primarily in Cairo, Egypt. They would have performed all the practices associated with Sufism, such as dhikr, remembrance, and khalwa, spiritual retreats, and most of al-Buni's writings attest to this very strong Sufi connection and the fact that he was a spiritual master to several students. Even after his death, which is sometimes said to have been in the year 1225, but other times we see the years 1231 or 1232. Nonetheless,
somebody
after
fucked
his
up on the
death,
records.
his tomb became a place of pilgrimage, which shows us the kind of status he had as a Sufi teacher, and that he was maybe even seen as a kind of saint.
I sent you
or
out to
wali.
cinema on Discord. Check out
Ahmad
the video.
al-Buni also
Sure,
left behind
sure.
writings, which have collectively come to be called the Corpus Bunianum by academics. And it is here that we find those occult and esoteric aspects that he has become so strongly associated with. Now, most of al-Buni's writings are simply books on Sufism, similar to many other books from that tradition, talking about the stages of the Sufi path, practices like dhikr and khalwa.
Oh man, this is 35 minutes. Okay, you know what?
As well as the powers
literally
of reciting
almost...
the divine names. Even books that are more quote-unquote occult or magical, which do exist, are all essentially within a Sufi framework, specifically speculative Sufi traditions associated with the Islamic West, as we saw. The problem with these writings, at least in relation to the subject of this episode, is that none of them are the Shams al-Ma'arif, at least not as we know it.
Oh wait, all of this is history. Should we skip directly to why is the book feared or nah? I think this is about the history of the... Yeah, this is all history. Hang on.
Value of the letter Dal when written out as it is pronounced, using Dal, Alif, and Lam around the magic square. You can also write various names of God that include that letter, such as Al-Wadud in this case, the loving. You then inscribe this talismanic symbol when the moon is in a good and fortunate mansion in the sky.
Uh-oh, it's astrology.
What's going on here? Well, there are probably multiple answers to this question. In general, we have seen a sort of shift in the Islamic intellectual world in the last century or two, as well as a shift in the general scientific paradigm of the world, of course. We now live in a world that is much more materialistic than the context in which the book was written. We have certain ideals about what counts as quote-unquote real, rational science, and often deem anything else with terms like superstition. The concept of magic has had an especially rough time in this new paradigm. And this has affected the Islamic world too, of course. We saw in the 19th to 20th century the rise of modernistic movements within Islam that have since become very influential. One has tried to emphasize the rationality of true Islam and in that process rejected all aspects of the tradition that is deemed superstitious. It is this that has affected the role of Sufism from being a majority form of Islam basically to being relatively marginal today. Muslims have wanted to distance themselves from superstition to counter arguments by Orientalist scholars, and thus the role of much of these things in the Islamic world have been increasingly looked down upon and downplayed. So this general trend is one factor. The scholar Liana Saif has also argued that during the 20th century, possibly connected to what we have said, there has been a quote de-esotericization of Al-Buni's writings. That the Shams al-Ma'arif and its contents have been stripped of their connection.
Oh, should we do this? Me paying attention 20%, me thinking about nothing 80%. Indeed. Fuck. Let's do the 11-minute one. Should we do the 11-minute video? These fonts are a bit hard to read. Fair. Fair. Oh yeah, I gotta check this card. I'm gonna tick. Loki Aura. Aura. This is the best one. Sure, this is like, nah, this is like way too wide frame. This is way too wide frame. And there's like a lot happening here. This is the best one though. This is the best one. And you already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tick mark the fuck out of this. Okay, what the shit? Harley Quinn and Riddler yeah, interesting. I am so unfortunate to have read that news article. Okay, cool.
Rumored to be the most dangerous book of all time. A forbidden knowledge. A book that you should never read. The Arabic grimoire, Shams al-Ma'arif.
I took that screenshot just for you. Thank you.
Shams al-Ma'arif, or The Son of Sublime Knowledge, is one of the most famous books on Arabic magic and an important manual for those who seek to achieve the highest level of spirituality and the so-called esoteric knowledge.
You know, we have a belief.
The book was written in the 13th century by Ahmed al-Buni, a Sufi Muslim theologian, philosopher, and mathematician born in Al-Buna in present-day Algeria. Al-Buni spent most of his life in Egypt, where he learned and practiced.
So in a way, I'm like, so in a way, like I'm cursing all of you. Because I'm gonna forget about this, like, in the morning, bro.
Sufism, or Islamic mysticism, a school of practice in Islam that focuses on the direct relationship with God and the understanding of our existence through spiritual realization. It also involves the search for meaning in life beyond the traditional religious views. Al-Buni, as he explained in the introduction to Shams al-Ma'arif, wished to collect the hidden aspects of ancient wisdom and esoteric knowledge in one single book, Now, maybe you're wondering, what exactly does
Hey,
this
I
mean?
know ways to
Well,
protect myself from
esoteric
this.
knowledge can be defined as a
fair.
secret or unusual knowledge that is understood or known by a very small number of people, who are called in Arabic al-arifin billah, or those who have knowledge of God, which is similar to the concept of a saint in the Western culture. These individuals are often described as having supernatural powers and a close relationship with the divine.
The only one. Excuse me? Fucking how? I will get. Okay.
So, a major
Why
part of the book
Vera?
mainly focuses on spirituality, mysticism, and occult practices as well. These include numerology, alchemy, astrology, magic, and folk medicine. The book then combines all of these aspects to introduce the secret rituals and arts of creating talismans.
We can't be having Vera getting cursed. We can't be having Vera getting cursed. We can't be having that. We can't be having that. Actually, in fact, that was very partial of me. I can't afford anybody getting cursed. Vida and K did nothing. Bro isn't even defending himself. Bro isn't even defending himself.
And amulets that are guaranteed to alter reality and invoke or summon supernatural beings like angels, spirits, and jinn. Speaking about jinn, and before we get into the book's content in detail, jinn or jinnis are supernatural creatures created from fire and believed to live in their own hidden dimension. They are said to have many supernatural powers, such as shape-shifting, teleportation, and the ability to possess and control both humans and animals. At the same time, and despite their supernatural powers, jinns are similar to humans when it comes to freedom of action and cultural diversity, so they have different religions, languages, and traditions. They are also capable of independent moral judgment. In other words, they can tell the difference between good and evil. According to Islamic belief, an evil jinn is called shaitan, which can be translated to a demon or devil in English. And generally, jinns are classified into different types depending on their nature and abilities. The most dangerous types are marids, ifrits, and demons. According to many Arabian legends and folk tales, some people are believed to know the secret ways to communicate and control jinn and use them to perform magic tricks, find hidden treasures, steal money, harm or cure, or even make someone blindly fall in love with another. And here comes the role of Shams al-Ma'arif as one of the main tools that these magicians or sorcerers use to summon and control the strongest types of jinns and other supernatural entities. The book consists of 20 chapters. The first 2 chapters explain the secrets of letters and numbers and their hidden meaning. Then the reader is introduced to magic
Me no protect myself because me is lazy. Spectacular.
squares and numerology, a term that refers to the belief in a divine or mystical relationship between numbers and everything that exists. The author claims that using the correct order and combination of letters, numbers, and geometrical shapes can cause a magic effect powerful enough to influence reality and unlock the secrets of the supernatural realm. In other words, these magic squares play the role of spells, charms, and magic circles. Albuni insists that this is the only way to influence inanimate objects and invoke jinn.
So we believe that we are made for worship of God in general. Only as humans and jinns have control of what we do and what we don't. We believe that jinns and human world is a mirror and they are parted by a curtain. Fair. Fair.
Angels and spirits. Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 discuss the lunar phases and the 12 zodiacs and how their timing and alignment can affect our life, destiny, and future. The next 15 chapters of the book, from chapter 5 to chapter 18, deal with religious and philosophical subjects. These include Sufi wisdom and rituals, natural theology, and the so-called higher knowledge, and many subjects related to Islamic belief, such as the secrets of the Quranic verses, the miracles of prophets, and the 99 names of Allah, and the hidden properties and uses of each name. Till this point, the book does not seem to be dangerous or cursed. However, chapter 19 is somewhat bizarre and might be the reason for this controversy around the book. In simple words, this chapter is an ultimate guide to witchcraft and a recipe for talisman.
And by the use of black magic, people lift the curtain and let evil jinns to our world and make humans' life miserable. Son.
Each of these talismans is a strange combination of letters, numbers, zodiacs, and geometric shapes mixed with Quranic verses, religious hymns, and unknown symbols. All are combined together to create what the author calls God talismans. Among the many types of talismans, there are those that protect one from harm, illness, and evil, those that bring wealth and fortune, and those that promote healing, fertility, and comfort. There are also talismans for attracting love, romance, and future partner. This does not stop here. In this chapter, Al-Buni also includes a list of archangels, jinn kings,
So K and Potato are still fucked.
Demons,
as of current.
Ifrits, Marids, and lesser demons. He mentions their names, their ranks, their powers, what they rule, and where they live, and even gives instructions on how to summon them. According to Al-Buni, there are 7 archangels and 7 jinn kings that live in a higher realm. Each archangel has his own day and geometrical shape.
I might say Kai. Bro said Kai might.
Or a star and has many
Kai or
powerful
K?
servants
Fuck Potato.
on Earth. These servants are often
Kai or
classified
K?
as Ifrits, Marids,
I thought the
and
list was
demons,
K, Potato, and
usually
Vita.
take the form of an animal when summoned, like a black cat, snake, or dog.
Okay,
The more
okay.
powerful the servant is, the more difficult to summon and control. Each of these servants will expect something in return and ask a sahir, the Arabic word for magician or sorcerer, to perform special rituals before doing what they are asked. The final chapter, or chapter 20, contains instructions on how to get your prayers answered and provides guaranteed ways of doing so. One last thing to mention about the book's content is that in some parts, Al-Buni also comes across some of the aspects and practices of ancient medicine, most notably the theory of the 4 humors. According to this theory, there are 4 main fluids that make up the human body. The balance of these 4 fluids was believed to control the human health, emotion, mood, and overall well-being.
Crazy.
Hence, the imbalance of these fluids can lead to illness or affect one's behavior and personality. Later, the theory of the 4 humors was linked with the classical 4 elements, so each of the fluids became associated with an element, and this kinda created the oldest personality profiling system known in human history.
Okay. Is it really dangerous? Alright.
To summarize this, Shams can be described as a collection of Sufi wisdom and teachings, and a guide to achieve or induce a mystical experience, an experience in which one can feel the presence of God and return to a state of unity with existence. An idea that was common among Muslims in that era, or what is known as the Islamic Golden Age, during which Islam and Arabic culture spread throughout the Middle East, Central Asia, North Africa, and Southern Europe. And of course, exchanging ideas, knowledge, traditions, and stories was a natural outcome of this cultural diversity. As a result, this era was marked by advances in science, mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy in the Islamic world as a whole. Many Muslim scholars and scientists were influenced by Greek, Indian, and Persian philosophies and schools of thought, and we can clearly see that in the writings of Ahmed al-Buni and other similar Muslim scholars and philosophers like Ibn al-Arabi, Ibn Rushd, and Ibn Sina. So again, Muslims back then did not consider Ahmad al-Buni's ideas in Shams al-Ma'arif as devilish or a kind of heresy, but an actual knowledge worthy of study. With that being said, then why was Shams labeled as dangerous, wicked, and cursed book? Well, the mere belief in the power of talismans or the practice of any kind of sihr or magic is strictly prohibited in Islam. It is also considered one of the 7 deadly sins and comes second to shirk or the association of God with other deities. As a result, the book was suppressed and banned for much of Islamic history, with warnings against simply reading its content since one may accidentally summon an evil genie or even cast a curse. Thanks for watching.
Fair.
If you are interested in content like this, be sure to subscribe and to turn on notifications. Thanks, and till next time.
Oh, I don't really have a review for this. I don't really have a review for this. You know, Turkey is a country where the most black magic is used. Sun. I didn't know about that. Oh, Turks always doing something goofy 24/7, bro. Turks always doing something goofy 24/7. Ah. Epstein photos too extreme for mainstream media. Son? Oh man. Scary Files Volume 2. Oh, dude. Ah, shit. Which one should we do now? It's a beautiful place, but you'll always feel a sense of dread. Turkey? Turkey? Sense of dread? In Turkey? I don't know. I have a Turkish friend. He's enjoying the fuck out of that area, I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait, which one should we do next, honestly? Has anybody else tried to break into the Bohemian Grove? There's no way it's gonna be only these idiots, bro. There'll always be a constant uncomfortable feeling in Turkey. Well, I'm gonna have to visit it to like confirm that now, would I? And I don't think I am visiting it ever. Lol. Okay, hang on a minute. What should be like? Hang on, Bohemian Grove. Okay. Interesting. Wait, there's an individual. Oh, there's an individual collab video. No way. Please tell me they have a different POV. Such nightmare movies. Loki. I want to see their POV. I want to see if they like captured the rest of this. I want to see if they captured the rest of this. Okay, hang on.
Bohemian Grove.
Are you serious? No fucking way they did that.
Grove is one of the most secretive places in America. Every year, some of the most powerful people in the country gather here for a private retreat and some very strange rituals.
I hear it going on.
My friends and I paddled across a river, crawled through poison oak, and snuck through the woods to get a glimpse of what happens here. Meanwhile, one of our friends volunteered to be the decoy and distract security. And when I say distract them, I mean, he got caught by the police and interrogated. But before we attempted to sneak inside, we had one question. What do people actually know about Bohemian Grove?
We're looking into Bohemian Grove. What have you heard about that?
It's just a big supporter of the community.
Do you think like all the weird rooms?
In the spring, the members.
Wait.
We are headed to the Grove.
Tomfoolery.
We didn't know. So the river is down there.
Oh, hang on a minute.
If we start now, we should get there by ritual time.
Okay, cool. Now their POV properly starts.
Nice.
Yeah, come in.
Son.
Hello? Oh yeah, we're going fishing. Yeah.
Oh, dude, these guys got clocked in as well.
Yeah, we're going to the river. Yeah, we're trying to get to the road. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, this road right here. Oh, okay.
Okay, appreciate it.
Oh, these guys got clocked as well.
Yeah, that area is closed for reservation. Oh, okay. My bad. We didn't know. So the river is down there.
Tell them that.
Come down here, get back in your car, and drive the other way. Okay.
There's...
Having fires and stuff? Oh hell no. No.
Okay, we're sorry.
No, we're sorry.
Lol.
Oh,
There ain't no way there ain't no way they didn't see the
My
equipment,
bad.
bro.
I've came this way before. My bad. I've never seen that sign there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Some neighbors just busted us and said they were gonna call the cops if we kept going down that road.
No.
Or up that trail.
We're just trying to go fishing. Dude, I think we just
go up the woods.
We just cut over immediately.
might be watching.
I don't think they are, bro. This is perfect. Go up here.
Go up?
No, go over here because we don't want them seeing us at the corner.
I think we should go a little more down. Yeah, let's go a little bit more down.
Okay, we just dropped off Geechee and Zach and they're gonna hike in. Two Swag and I are gonna raft in. We have like 2 hours to like hike through hella woods and raft to the Grove property before they start the ritual. I don't know how the hell we're gonna make it.
I don't think we're gonna.
I think it's gonna be really tight.
All right, let's get down to the river. This is all poison oak. Dude, this is a cliff.
I'm gonna look at the
hang
road
on.
down.
Yeah, should be fine. A chud? Chad.
Dancer.
Yeah.
You know Dan.
Okay, cool.
Golf cart leaving, I think. But I still see brake lights in the truck.
Cool.
Oh, yo.
That was heart attack fuel.
I did not think I was gonna find y'all again, to be honest. Dude, what happened? They drove by? They didn't drive by.
No.
Oh.
They come by this way.
No, they're down.
There was a Minecraft video that I watched some time ago that was over 1 hour long. It was, no lie, the greatest cinematic masterpiece I've ever seen. You should definitely watch it in the future because it's that long, makes it feel like a oh my god. Sure. Sure.
That way. They never passed the pipe. No, they're down that way, but there's like there's a spotlight down there and a camera for sure, and there's a golf cart and a cart. They're just
check Discord. Hang on. Should I check Discord with the screen share or nah? Should I check Discord with the screen share or without the screen share? It's okay. Okay, cool. When a movie lies to the audience, or when a movie hides that it's a horror film. I think I've seen this channel. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this channel, and it's the naming of the video is like very familiar. But yeah,
I think it's gonna suck, bro, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make it behind the crowd. I think we're gonna have to go to the same place I went last time. And there's a direct route to it. It's just like that way. Because we can't go behind the crowd because we're gonna have to go through all the houses and the road to get there. But we can make it to the spot that I was at.
After this, yep.
Dude, that's fire, bro. That is definitely fire, bro. And we're gonna go straight up the mountain and try to get to the effigy. Dude, I personally would ditch that. It's gonna be dark. I don't think it matters. We have like barely any time. So we're probably gonna have to jog at 8:30. Once the sun goes down, it probably starts. It's like maybe 30 minutes until they start the ritual. We're like definitely moving slow. Bro, we gotta fucking hustle. Dude, you gotta move. The ritual starts in like 20 minutes. Actually? Like less than 20 minutes. Yeah. Dude, we have to try to stop the person from getting sacrificed this time. Yeah. Yo, slow down, be careful. You're catching too much speed. You see a dude running through Bohemian Grove with this fucking bad boy. What do you do? Dude, where are you from there? Would you be intimidated? Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Well, the worst thing we could do now is kick rocks down or flash a light. So let's just try to be low key. I hear it going on. Zach, this way. Zach, this way. We hear the fucking ritual starting right now. We need to go. We hear the beginning music.
Okay, lovely. Ah, dude. This one is so much better.
I low-key have PTSD from this place. I'm scared.
Oh, this is so much of a better video than the other guys, bro. The other guy was just like acting autistic 24/7. This one is actually so much better. They still got clocked by the neighbors though. This guy's already been here once. It's the second time, son. Yeah, he did say it gave him PTSD. The first video on his channel is that.
So, right here, the music is blaring. I get to this random person's patio. We were going to miss the ritual. I was going to not be able to film it unless I left my boys. I went first down, and there's like all the houses and cabins, and I noticed some guy sees me there. I try to hide behind this big tree, and I have this huge 70 to 200 millimeter lens, and this guy who sees me. I wanted to act normal, casual, and I wanted to keep going down the stairs and go to the ritual, but I also didn't feel comfortable doing that. So I decided to go behind this tree and hope that this random guy who goes to the grove wouldn't confront me or wouldn't call me in. But long story short, he actually did call me in. Security knew I was there, knew that somebody was there that shouldn't have been there, with a backpack and wearing all black. So
I don't know how the fuck that guy didn't see me. I think he did see me.
While we were going inside the grove trying to film this ritual, Zoppel was doing a great job. He was distracting security so well that security wasn't even on us the whole entire time. I think
Okay, so it did
Swag
help.
and Geechee had a little bit of an issue, and I was called in, but other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing. And hands off to Zoppel for creating a great distraction.
We're gonna go for disguise number 1.
This is not stupidity, it's
Let's do
bravery.
it.
I guess, bro.
Alright, don't move. It's JB, and we finna perform right outside the grove tonight. Let's do this.
It
Hello?
was way well more, it was way better prepared.
I checked the property line, but I have the invite.
Okay.
I am outside.
Okay, we made it. It's so hard to be quiet right now, walking on this fucking shit. Okay, we made it to like a fucking hiking trail.
What is that quality?
It sounded like they said dancer right there. Yeah, I don't know, just so many strange coincidences. Like the last time I went, they were saying something about an intruder in the woods, but obviously this is all AI, CGI generated.
Son. What?
It's like more of a happy vibe, I feel like, strangely. Almost Harry Potter like.
To Harry Potter, like, brother. Me back, played a little bit of Arkham. Fair. What this? It's AI and CCI. Yeah. Same one? No. Same one, but this guy's POV. Dancer and Two Swag. The raft team.
Hello, check in? Oh, you're like a voice in the
The sacrificial place that they have that person or fake person resting, very, very creepy. And they're doing it towards the beginning of the ritual, the mock sacrifice ritual, I hope. They're doing it towards the beginning of it and not the end, which is very interesting. So different order of events this time.
Drive safe. Man, this Grove shit is weak as fuck. They got Mexicans in here.
Bro?
Yeah, he gets a break. Woo! See, they're cool.
What the fuck?
Woo! See, they're cool. I like them.
The fuck is going on with these guys, bro?
They have the sacrificial casket for this said person. Creepy ass laugh, man.
His prey for care.
What the fuck kind of evil shit, bro? This POV was so much better, dude.
My followers, for they shall see me die.
There's thousands of people in the encampment right now, in the grove itself. And there's hundreds, definitely a few hundred, just in the grass watching this play.
We'll read the sign. Midsummer sets us free. So, shall ye burn me once again? Oh, not with these flames, but hither ye from regions where I reign.
Oh, damn. Bro's gonna... Oh.
And fools, I spit upon your fire.
Lol. Crazy effects.
I don't remember that happening when I was there. I think I was too, focused on filming and not getting caught that I don't remember a glowing orb falling from the sky, landing in the pond.
One flame alone must light this pyre, the pure, eternal flame that burns within the lamp of fellowship upon the altar of Bohemia. All hate abandon, ye who enter here. Hail fellowship, and thus dull care will be gone.
Interesting. What kind of shit is going on in there,
I remember
bro?
2 years ago that when I went to this, they were saying the members were making fun of this ritual. Like a lot of them didn't even go. So they went to the midsummer encampment, which lasts a few weeks here at the Grove, but they didn't actually go to this ritual because they made fun of it. They thought it was cheesy, is what I heard through the grapevine.
Okay, now it's just literally a musical, bro. It's literally a Disney musical.
20-year waitlist, $100,000 initiation fee, by the way.
Flame of fellowship, burn bright with all our joys to be. Flood the forest with thy light, and set our campfires free. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
Out comes the fucking caravan again.
Lots of fire near the owl right now. Some crazy shit going on. Not sure what was going on. I was shitting in my pants. I did not want to get caught this time. I did not want to get chased out.
You come here. I'm lonely. All right, let's do a song.
Fucking
Yeah,
song.
baby, mine.
Okay, hang on. A whole carnival happening in there, dude.
Who knows who the actors are? I do know the most rich elites go to this encampment, talking business most likely. I was doing an interview at the Safeway in Guerneville. This lady who was married to somebody who went to the Grove, she was telling me that they don't do any business meetings there. They just go there for vacation to let go, let
Yeah,
loose.
let go, let loose, bro.
All the super rich elites get together, and it's just that, in my opinion.
Son. Dude, there's so many of them. Imagine if somebody actually finds him, dude.
Is that a woman? That looks like a woman. Maybe it's a long-haired man, but that looks like a woman, honestly. What is that noise, bro? Sounds like a fucking boar.
Two worlds entwined and merged in the Grove, and it did this weekend. How appropriate. Your nation appeared.
Oh, well, I guess this is the cops. Oh! Yes, sir. Are you What's that? On like. So these guys have weapons.
Yep.
I don't have any weapons.
I've heard some crazy conspiracies, like friends of mine's uncles. I've heard that Dick Cheney was there in the 80s with the Bushes, George Bush Sr. and George Bush. They decided to make Dick Cheney vice president back in the 80s here. The Manhattan Project, that was talked about here originally.
This generally feels like a concert, honestly. This generally feels like just
They've
an
been doing
event.
rituals, they've been doing midsummer encampments here since the 1880s. There's a lot of history here, a lot of history.
For a brief, extraordinary period in New Orleans history.
The person that was talking here for a while, he had a weird fascination, obsession with New Orleans, and kept bringing it in again and again in conversation when there was in between songs. Maybe there's a camp in New Orleans. I don't know why he kept bringing up New Orleans.
Oh, they gotta go to
New Orleans. There's
they
like
gotta go
a
to
weird
New
energy there.
Orleans
I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. Maybe I need to give it another chance. Maybe I wasn't in the right headspace when I was there.
People from every walk of life crossed paths there. Bankers, dock workers, politicians, musicians, sailors, gamblers, and people who absolutely did not tell their mothers.
They gotta investigate into that New Orleans thing.
My grandfather never
And
told
what the
his
hell is
mother.
this?
In the nuns clubs and dance halls, jazz grew up fast. Yet the remarkable thing about Storyville wasn't just the music, it was the mixing. At a time when America was determined to divide, music kept ignoring the rules. And that spirit, that refusal to stay inside the lines, still defines New Orleans in its music.
Hello.
You saw it after Hurricane Katrina. When the city flooded, music came back before anything else.
Bro, talking about some music in a Hurricane Katrina. What's going on in this area, bro?
Because music in New Orleans isn't decoration, it's infrastructure. The Preservation Hall has spent decades carrying that spirit forward. Not just preserving history, but making new history. Which brings us to That's It, one of the tracks on Pres Hall's first album of originals.
What?
I think here, you know, they're just setting up to do like an ending with jazz music. It's good music. I stayed for a few hours listening to it.
What?
It's low-key really good music. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like chilling here.
Music really does heal people.
I'm gonna leave now.
Somehow music reaches places
Yeah,
What
I'm gonna leave
is
now.
that?
I think I've seen enough. It's good music. Creepy ass place. I'm gonna go meet up with the boys. I feel bad I kind of ditched them. I just really wanted to see the whole ritual.
Nothing on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me.
No.
Weapons, drugs, contrabands.
Oh,
I won't put you.
Is the ritual just some guys having fun and listening to music? No. The ritual is a group of people in robes transporting a body towards an owl statue and burning it. That's the ritual.
In handcuffs, but
That's scary though. What if you take me to the jail?
why would I do that? If I was gonna take you to jail, I'd put you in handcuffs.
I'm in the cop car now. I think I'm going to jail.
Is this your first time in the back of a cop car like this?
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Do you have any words of like, I guess smartness to my
No,
followers?
the body's not real.
Make good decisions.
I don't think the footage I got this time was as good as the footage I got 2 years ago, but I still think it's pretty solid. These guys are fucking weird, man. I don't know. This place creeps me the fuck out. And I'm trying to be so like soft on my feet and like not fucking kick rocks down this fucking cliff, and it's really hard. It's really hard to not kick rocks off the fucking cliff. And like everything I fucking step on is like falling off this cliff, like dead fucking tree branches and dead stumps. And it's the most nerve-wracking thing you could ever think of. It's like tossing a fucking rock down this fucking cliff. Super scary, man. Because that'll definitely notify fucking security, I'll tell you that. Yeah, this one was interesting for sure. I think I like the 2024 Midsummer
he went to
Commission of
2024
Care
one.
ritual better than this one. This one seemed not as cool for some reason. Maybe I wasn't as close to it, and I didn't get chased out like last time. Knock on wood. I had a really close encounter at the beginning. There was an old fart who came out of his cabin, and I was like on his patio, and I had to hide behind a tree, and he definitely saw me, and I had my big ass fucking camera on me, and he was probably staring right at me. He didn't confront me. I don't know what the fuck I would have said. So that was really scary, I'm not gonna lie. I should have just been natural and talked to him, but it's hard to do. It's a lot easier said than done for sure. Geechee, come in, Geechee. Are you okay, brother? Please, Geechee, are you okay? Over. Fuck. Yeah, I can't believe Groovy Gavin bailed because he was scared of the repercussions of getting caught here, and Tyler Oliveira bailed because he thought we weren't prepared enough. I've been here like
Oh yeah, you were not prepared enough, bro.
5 times now. I know this place like the back of my hand. Yo, where are you at, Zach? Are you at the spot that I filmed it? Last time I was here. How close are you to like the lake? What?
I said I'm at the top of the hill. At the very top of the hill.
Oh, okay. So you're not close to the lake.
Where are you?
I'm like kind of close to the lake.
I couldn't go down because there was a dude. So I stayed at the top of the hill.
Fuck, bro.
There was too much motion.
Damn, bro, you should have came down.
Okay, I'll just stay up here, okay?
I had to hide behind a tree. Like, there was this dude who like saw me, and I was like on his balcony, and I was hiding behind a tree, and he like knew I was there, and I like waited for him to leave. It was so fucking sketch.
Yeah, I'll stay up here, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Y'all can low-key call Zoppo to come pick y'all up. It's gonna be a minute until Zach and I get out of here, I think.
We made it out of Bohemian Grove.
Should probably up your security, Bohemian Grove. These backlogging roads.
Genuinely insane.
Not the most secure, I'd say.
Okay, I met up with Zach.
Yeah. This is fucking sus.
We are trying to go like stealth mode right now, so no lights. But it's like hella fucking smoky out. It's like really hard to breathe. It's crazy.
Let's just find the boat and get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm trying to find the fucking raft. I'm not sure where the fuck it went. It might be behind there. It might also be over here. Yeah, it's definitely over there. Found the fucking bastard.
At least,
Definitely a little
bro.
flat.
At least remember where the raft is, bro. Properly.
Alright, this will be a little tricky maneuver, but I think you got it.
Oh. Goofy.
It's not the most stable. Be really careful.
Oh. Oh, yes. Oh my god.
It's just shallow as shit.
Mm-hmm. 1 million lumen lighting, like in the middle of a lake, bro. Why would you do that ever?
Damn, thank you.
Son.
I feel like a princess. We did it. We're out, bro.
Yeah, no, we fucking...
Fuck.
We fucking did it.
Brother. This guy.
Oh, yo, a street.
Our savior. I fucking hope it's them.
What if that's not them? What if that's just security?
I think it's them.
Lol.
Dude, 3 a.m. activities.
Dude, I'm fucking burnt out.
Lol.
Dude, look at Zop. Dude, he's out.
Actually,
yeah, tell him.
I'll be honest. I have a confession to make.
Oh, bro, don't.
I have
We just left Bohemian Grove.
We broke in.
We filmed the ritual.
Yeah, we filmed the ritual. Somebody,
it's okay. No, it's okay.
someone got sacrificed.
No, I have it on
we
footage.
saw a sacrifice.
No, it's okay. What size for your Dr. Pepper?
She ain't give a single fuck. She wanna know about the size of the Dr. Pepper, bro. But yeah, I think they might be right. Like the real Bohemian Grove must have like shifted after all this fucking tomfoolery. Like after all this like attention, they must have shifted, bro. They must have. And Dancer infiltrated Epstein's island. This is unbelievable, bro. Yeah, they either want you there or you are working with them at this point. Okay, good lord. My heavens. Okay, which one first? Also, I'm getting sleepy, bro. I'm getting eeper. It's gotta be this one, right? When a movie hides that it's a horror film. This one gotta be first, right? Am I late? Almost.
Sometimes when I'm watching a horror film, I can't help but be a little dissociated from the violence and the scares after a certain point. Going into a horror movie nowadays, I know what to expect. We all do in my mind. We get a basic setup with characters, introduce the threat.
Yes, what happened, Ronaldo? Welcome in also. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Oh. If you want to watch something scary, okay, long. What? Yeah.
General creepy stuff until something actually happens. People fight the bad guy and either win or lose by the end. Now, I'm being generic, I know, but that's precisely what I'm critiquing. I think we all like to be taken on a journey when watching a movie. And for me, I like it when a horror movie feels unpredictable. But that's sometimes asking a lot from a genre that is pretty well explored at this point. So how do we keep our horror
Oh yeah, I know that one. I know that one, Ronaldo. I know that one.
fresh? Well, one way to do it is to put it in a non-horror world. I've seen a couple videos now of the scariest scenes in non-horror movies, and I realized those films contain some of the most horrific moments in movies. I'm talking about scenes like the baby scene in Trainspotting, or just about any scene from the second half of Requiem for a Dream. I love when movies that aren't horror introduce elements of horror because I'm never quite expecting them to go there. I don't have those same expectations that I do in a straight up horror movie, so those scenes are even more effective. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I've been really scouring through IMDb looking for obscure horror movies from Asia that I want to give recognition to, and we are sticking with that trend today. But I'm not going to be talking about a movie that's technically labeled as horror, but it somehow contains some of the most disturbing and unsettling scenes I've seen in quite a while.
brother,
I'm Nightmare
that's
Movies, and today I want to introduce you guys to 1996's Picnic.
Bro, wait, then what Scary Demons of VR. We got a list. We got a list, Ronaldo.
I'm not going to be covering Picnic in its entirety. It's a beautifully strange movie that I highly recommend you all check out. Instead, I want to give you a basic summary, then break down one of the main character's stories neatly placed into 3 disturbing scenes. So let's get into it.
Okay, interesting.
The first part of this film introduces us to a character named Coco, a young alternative girl being driven to and placed in a mental asylum by her parents. She's pulled out of the car by a gang of overly enthusiastic attendants at the
I think
asylum.
I've seen
We're not entirely sure
a
why
review
she's
on this.
being taken in at the moment, but as the film goes on, every character is revealed to have a dark secret. She's taken in and locked in a room
No
to be
gaming
processed
today?
by
Yeah,
administration.
possibly.
A nurse enters soon after and roughly handles Coco, removing all the clips and accessories from her hair. And after getting Coco to change, the nurse starts going through her things. She takes interest in Coco's weird feathers scarf and tries to take it. The nurse and Coco fight over it, but Coco is stubborn. She, rightfully, doesn't want this nurse to take her things, but the nurse is fed up with her. Just before things get violent, the matron of the asylum interrupts them. And this is a good introduction into the world that we're going to be in for the next hour and 12 minutes. It's apparent that, like most asylums, this place is run by people looking to take advantage of their patients. Each patient is supposedly mentally ill, so the staff has free reign to do as they please with these people. Now, fast forwarding to the next scene, it seems that most of the patients have gathered on the roof for what looks like art time. They all sit and draw, being monitored by this extremely pleasant nurse. She goes around commenting on all of their drawings, and the patients seem to be delighted by her company. That is, except for one boy, the boy that we're going to be discussing for the rest of this video. His name is Sumaji, and unlike the other patients, he sits on this bench reading instead of drawing, isolating himself from the rest of the group. The nurse comes and sits down next to him. She rubs his knee, seemingly trying to start up a conversation, but Sumaji ignores her. She takes the hint and walks away from him. So far, it seems like this movie is setting up for a depressing drama about the mistreatment of mentally ill patients, sprinkled with some dark comedy and surrealism. But this is the point where I wasn't fully prepared for just how dark this film was going to get. For some context, Sumaji suffers from graphic hallucinations, and 3 specific ones are shown to us in this film. I'm going to break down all of them, and with that warning and introduction out of the
What do you mean, Ronaldo?
way.
Okay,
Night
first
has
hallucination.
fallen. Sumaji sits on his bed as his cellmate talks to him about Coco. Now, I can't show any...
Okay, chill out, Ronaldo. There's a list of videos that we're going through, and I think this is going to be the last video for today. Be a little less hyperactive.
Of the cellmate because he is pleasuring himself while he talks about Coco. But that's not what's disturbing about this scene, though it fits thematically, as you'll find out later. I told you that Sumaji suffers from hallucinations, but I never told you exactly what he sees. The camera zooms in slowly. All of the sound is fading away, and someone speaks to Sumaji. He turns to look, and this is what he sees.
Brother.
When I first saw this, I was shocked. This grotesque man puppet fused to the wall of Sumaji's cell. If there was any time to describe something as uncanny, I feel like this is the perfect time to do so.
Oh yeah, that's
the man
uncanny,
or
alright.
the puppet, I don't even know how to describe it, asks Sumaji, "What have you done now?" Followed by asking, "What are you hiding from me?" Sumaji ignores the question, but then we start to gain some insight into the situation. The man accuses Sumaji of being the one who broke his classroom window, but he denies doing so. The man, who we can now assume was his teacher, then accuses Sumaji of stealing another student's lunch money, and again, Sumaji denies it. This line of questioning is bookended with the teacher asking, "Why do you always put the blame on others?" Now, Sumaji is reverting back to his tactic of ignoring the teacher, waiting for him to go away. But this is where the scene goes from uncanny to downright disturbing. The teacher pesters Sumaji until he finally acknowledges him. That's when the teacher tells him that he needs to, quote, take a leak. He asks Sumaji to unzip him and take it out. And Sumaji does just that. He gets on his knees, unzips his teacher's pants, and I'm bracing for the worst. But what I got was much worse than I thought. I obviously can't show it, but what pops out of his teacher's pants is what I can only really describe as a bouquet of lanky penises. Something I never thought I would see or ever even wanted to. Sumaji, shocked like the rest of us, backs away, and his teacher urinates all over the floor, moaning in pleasure as he does so. He even tells Sumaji how good it feels, and everything about this is disgusting.
Japanese horror movies,
he did
bro.
what the teacher wanted. Now he wants him to go away. But before he can, the teacher wants to know something else. He asks Sumaji if he forgot June 20th. It was raining that day, wasn't it? He asks, "Why did you kill me, your teacher?" It's hard to find words for this scene, but when I went into this film, I can't say I would have ever expected something like this.
This is a horror movie review,
Exact
Vita.
type of horror integration I was looking for. Now, there's a lot to unpack, but I want to save it until we have all of the context. So with that, I want to move on to the next hallucination. We're fast forwarding about halfway into the film now, so I'll give you a little summary of how we got here. Coco and Sumaji are caught exploring outside of the asylum and walking along the wall. There, they ended up at a church where a priest gave them a Bible. They arrive back at the asylum and are now being punished for leaving the premises. They give each of them a dose of sedative and smash cut to Coco alone in this dungeon. But she hears something, Sumaji's muffled voice. She looks over, and we all witness Sumaji strapped to the bed, unable to move, and the nurse from the rooftop laying on top of him, using him for her own pleasure. It's an uncomfortable scene that goes on for far too long, but eventually we smash cut to them being finished. The nurse lying on top of Sumaji and him fast asleep. That is until he's awoken by someone, his teacher, urinating on his face. Now this is a quick hallucination, but an important one. The teacher is now stuck to the ceiling, urinating on Sumaji and telling him once again how good it feels, but something feels more malevolent. This isn't the teacher from earlier that was trying to be gentle with Sumaji. This is a man who has power and he knows it. Sumaji is begging for him to stop, but his teacher tells him to drink it. It's only when Coco calls out for him that this hallucination comes to an end. Coco looks at him, deeply worried, and Sumaji turns away, ashamed. And once he does, the nurse also wakes up. And since she's finished, all she does is get dressed, get up, and get on with the rest of her day. While not lasting all that long, this scene still helps us understand even more the trauma that Sumaji is currently living with. But before we talk about it more, there's one last hallucination.
Third hallucination.
By the end of the film, Coco is out exploring the wall once again when out of nowhere it starts to rain. As it does, we jump to Sumaji and see him in a rage walking along the wall as well. The rain has triggered something in him and he starts to stomp on the ground. And as he does, his teacher's head appears, begging him to stop, but Sumaji won't. He just continues to stomp and stomp until the pain is just too much. He collapses in on himself, curling up and just wanting for all of this to stop. Coco walks up to him and is ready to comfort Sumaji. Under her broken umbrella, Coco tells him that she can smell that he's a killer. She asks who he killed, and this is where we get the explanation. Sumaji explains how he took his teacher's
The rain
life.
better not turn into urine. Oh my god. Vita with the intrusive thoughts. Is this some movie recap or a real story? Movie recap, it's not a real story.
Stabbing him in the back one day. He says his teacher hated him. He used to torment Sumaji. He followed him all the way from grade school to high school, doing God knows what. And the only way to stop him was to do what Sumaji did. But even in death, his teacher won't leave him. So in just a few scenes, we bear witness to an absolutely heartbreaking story of a boy who was taken advantage of. It's never outright said how he was, but we can imply quite a bit from these hallucinations. Our first hallucination is the longest and most revealing in the tactics the teacher used against Sumaji. The teacher berates him with questions and puts all of the blame on Sumaji, attempting to gaslight him and convince Sumaji that he is not a good child. After breaking Sumaji down, he would then uplift him with compliments and praise, but only after his teacher got what he wanted. He asked Sumaji if he would unzip his pants and take it out. And as he does, remember that Sumaji gets on his knees, something he doesn't actually have to do, but seems to be an almost learned behavior. If this was what the teacher would have him do all the way back in grade school, when Sumaji would have been extremely naive and malleable, and when the power dynamic between the two of them would have been very one-sided. This ultimately highlights an absolutely terrifying relationship. The abuse probably started in a similar way. The teacher would break down Sumaji, ask him to do a task that he would frame as simple, or something the teacher would be incapable of doing on his own, hence why he's seen trapped in the walls, unable to move, then reward Tsumaji for doing so, a common tactic for abusers and their victims to create isolation and dependency. We see the opposite tactic actually being used by his current abuser when she seemingly tries to build him up with affection, making him feel wanted, but that ultimately fails as he rejects her. But that doesn't stop her, as we know. Now, in the second hallucination, we get more of an idea of what this eventually became, both through the nurse and the teacher's actions. Both of his abusers in this scene are violently taking advantage of Tsumaji, and his teacher says a downright disgusting thing to him. As the water falls on Tsumaji, his teacher says that there's nothing like the first of the morning. I'm guessing that as he got older, this behavior extended far beyond the school and possibly turned into house calls for the teacher. There's also no more fake pleasantries or compliments, only the action and a crude comment. This hallucination most likely represents the tail end of their relationship, and in the final hallucination, what is being said is simple and bold. It's the day that Tsumaji took a stand against his teacher, trying to rid himself of this trauma, but the tragedy of it is that for Tsumaji, that wasn't enough, and he will have to live with those memories and that man for the rest of his life. Tsumaji's story is just one part of this film, but it's one that affected me and felt horrifically real, even including the absurd man puppet. In just a few short scenes, Picnic paints a picture of a traumatized boy who can't escape his past in the most unforgettable way possible. Like I said, I love when movies that aren't considered horror utilize it for their
I
stories.
won't watch it though.
I can't think of a more memorable and disturbing way to portray a character's trauma than Picnic. And truthfully, I wish more films made bold choices like this. Film is a visual medium, and there's no way for me to better understand what a character is going through than to show it. And Picnic shows a lot. Remember, this is only one part of a crazy film, and I recommend you all give it a watch and let me know your opinions down below. Like I said in my last video, I'm branching out into places I typically don't go, and I think I've found another incredibly dark film that hopefully all of you will enjoy. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos, and I'm Nightmare Movies, and I'll see you guys next time.
That was crazy. That was actually crazy. Oy, oy, oy. And bro said to do this one when a movie lies to the audience. How many minutes is this? Hang on. 17 minutes. And he isn't here.
One of my favorite tropes in all of fiction is the unreliable narrator. It's such an interesting perspective to tell a story from, and this trope is the backbone of a lot of fantastic movies. But why do we find this trope so engaging?
Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that at a later date. We're gonna do that at a later date. But yeah, Loki. That was pretty good. I am getting sleepy though. I am getting a little bit sleepy. So, you know, you already know, bro. I must slumber. But yeah, dude, the Bohemian Grove video was something fresh and new, not gonna lie. It was something fresh and new. They did attempt to infiltrate it properly, but they could have planned it better. They could have planned it better, honestly. And the movie reviews, absolutely insane, not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you all for joining though. Thank you all for joining and liking the video. Thank you all for joining and liking the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one, yeah? I will see you guys in the next one. Yep, good night indeed. Good night. Thank you. Sleep well. Indeed I will. Indeed I will. But till then, peace.